One that we did actually, I think, get because we got a call back.
This was like a fucking dream of mine. So I just want to start by saying a little bit. I'll let you explain more. Growing up, my favorite show was Teen Wolf. Like, I just loved it. It was the only show I ever watched. It was like Dylan O'Brien's breakthrough, and he was like my favorite actor of all time. And it was just like, dude, this show is fucking awesome. And I wasn't even in high school yet, so they were like upperclassmen. I kind of like looked up to them and like that kind of like weird like fake world because I thought I was a kind of a part of the show, whatever. But I would go to school and like, dude, people would be like, yo, you look like you could be on Teen Wolf. Like for some reason, like I got told that like at least 15 times.
When the show was popping, like everyone would say that.
And like freshman year, people like just random people, but you look like you could be on Teen Wolf. Like, have you ever thought about acting? Because they knew I did Vine. And I was like, that's fucking like that's my favorite show. Like, dude, really, you watch that? And I'm like, yeah. So it was just like a weird thing that kept happening, and then we got the opportunity to meet the director and the producer of Teen Wolf, who was Jeff Davis, and he was just a really pleasant dude to meet. He's also a twin. He like did his research about us and like knew things about me when we had our first conversation. And I was like, dude, like what the fuck? Like I'm just honored right now.
Yeah.
And he toured us through the entire set of Teen Wolf. And he let me take a Snapchat there and I put on my story and everyone's like, oh my God, like what the fuck? Because they knew how much I liked the show. But it was really, really cool. And then during the tour of the set, he like looked at us and he's like, how would you guys like to play evil twins on season 6? And I was like,
what the fuck?
What the fuck? I'm thinking about doing like evil twin characters. Is that something you'd be into? I was like, why are you asking me? Like you would, like I should be fucking begging you. Like what? Yeah. But it was just awesome. And I was like, I got my hopes up like really high. But then we had the opportunity to audition for Teen Wolf season 6.
And then so we did self tapes in our basement in New Jersey because I think we were still living in Jersey. Mm-hmm. Or we were just back in Jersey after that tour, and the opportunity. And we both taped for about 8 hours.
Yeah, we wanted it to be perfect. And like if I like blinked at the wrong time, I'd be like, oh fuck, and you just get more and more in your head with audition tapes. That's why I like to kind of go in person. If I was to do an audition again, which I probably will never do, but who knows? I'm not gonna say never.
And then so we sent the auditions in. We didn't hear much because I guess they ended up in a situation where season 6 was a little bit behind schedule, and they were writing as they were creating, and you know that happens a lot. And people don't even realize, like sometimes movies like begin production and then like the most iconic part of the movie isn't even like written or like materialized yet, you know, and then it comes about as it goes. And so I guess that's the situation they were in for season 6, and they didn't get around to making those twin characters, but they did offer us one character. But since Ethan,
it was like they kind of offered us. Maybe it was like a second audition to be a one character, or maybe they did approve the audition. I don't remember what the exact situation was.
There was some interest in us, which was crazy.
There was a conversation about there being a character for one of us, but we didn't want to go forth with it because we didn't want to leave the other one out. So we decided to not be on Teen Wolf or not have an opportunity to audition again for Teen Wolf because we didn't want one person to do it without the other.
Yeah.
And hey. Thank you for that, Grayson. That was a non-selfish decision.
Thank you.
You're welcome.